Hey everybody, my name is Justin Case and I am here once again at ETH Denver. Only tonight I am at the D-Pin dinner. It's the last day really for a lot of the D-Pin projects, I think. But I saw this cool arcade console and I had to go over here and talk to Johnny. Johnny, it says Valley Arcade. Is that the name of the company?
It is. Hi, Justin. Thank
Hi.
you for stopping by. And you're right. Yeah, Valley Arcade Inc. Is Valley Arcade Games
Okay.
Inc. We just did an entity restructure, so it's new. But yeah, this is the world's first Web3 arcade cabinet. I own an arcade bar in Beacon, New York, along with my wife. And about 3 years ago, I was looking for something unique for our patrons. I'm, into the Web3 and crypto space, so I thought Web3 gaming.
Right.
Let's bring it to the arcade.
Hey, you've got to integrate the things that you enjoy in life with the other things you enjoy in life, right?
Totally, man. Yeah, totally. So how it works is, we'll have between like 6 to 8 games on the cabinet. You can play these games on mobile, PC, and Mac as well right now.
Okay.
Valley-arcade.com.
Okay.
But if you play at the arcade, your local arcade bar, movie theater, shopping mall, you earn 8 times higher. And it's all based off of the high score. So all these games are high score based. If you play our game, let's say Flutter, and you get a good high score and you get 50th place for that day, you're going to get some Valley token once the token goes live in April.
Okay. So the tokenomics, you're saying you can still earn if you do it from the website.
Yes.
But you'll earn more if you're actually playing from an arcade.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we wanted to try to drive people out to the arcade.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now it's not live yet, you're saying, but it's going to happen in April.
Yeah, we're talking with Base really closely. So
okay.
That's the goal for now, is launching April
okay.
on Base, and then we're chain agnostic. So we've got a unique partnership with Star Atlas where we're making arcade games for them that will be playable inside of their main game. So we're talking to the head of gaming at Solana. We'll probably launch shortly after on Solana as well.
Okay.
And these cabinets you're going to start seeing in arcades across the world soon.
Nice.
Yeah. And the D-Pen aspect is you can purchase this cabinet and then you can place it in an arcade. You don't have to own the arcade. You can then get a percentage of the arcade owner of the Valley token that's emitted per cabinet. Plus, you can actually get the fiat split, so like 50-50 from the arcade.
So as you say this, this is Denver, and there are a lot of breweries, and I go to them with arcades. There's one I go to that has nothing but like about 30 pinball machines.
Oh.
Like he is like all into classic pinball machines. Started a brewery, had to put him there, but I could totally see setting up something like this, having all the arcades, yours, and then like you said, you're earning tokens, and people are giving you quarters at the same time.
That's it. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, there you go. So I'm an arcade bar owner. I'm talking to a lot of arcades, and some bigger ones that I would love to talk about now, but we haven't finalized those deals.
Right.
But for the individual, that's like you can purchase one of these, and they are going on sale for $5,500, which is like mid to low end for a new arcade cabinet. But you can purchase it for your house or apartment. But really, you can also purchase it and place it in an arcade, and then you can really start to accrue the token.
Now you're kind of building a community behind this, right? You were saying of like not just gamers, but people who make video games. So, okay, take a step back as I'm saying that. So you were showing me some demo games here. Now, who created these demo games?
Yeah, that's a great question. One of the things that we were considering when we put this out is like, it's going to be hard to get a lot of like third-party developers to go on the system. But then I was totally underestimating the desire to be in an arcade cabinet as a developer is pretty massive. So there's not even really many indie arcade cabinets that you can put these in, let alone the first Web3 one. So we've got like our first party titles. This was actually started as a community member, this game, and then we have since acquired it, and then he will be part of the team.
I'm sure that's an interesting idea of tokenomics too, incentivizing people to make video games.
Incentivizing the developers.
Yeah, and if people are playing that game a lot, earn more tokens that way.
Absolutely, the developers get a cut of the Valley token that's emitted as well. And of course, we have lots of really great utility and burns for the Valley token. But if you want to play right now, you can go and play, and you don't have to pay anything, and you're earning our placeholder token that will be redeemable for Valley.
Now that said, I'm one of those guys who, when the Nintendo Classic came out, tried to hack it so I could put all the MAME games on. Didn't know what I was doing, never got it to work right. I'm not really that great at hacking that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, but you know, it was exciting. I was trying to put, I think it's called Xenomorph on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I love that game when I was a
That's a
kid.
great game.
So that said, you know, there are plenty of games out there certainly that are licensed,
Yes.
right? Is that possible to get on something like this?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, this isn't official or finalized or anything.
Right,
It was
right.
just an initial conversation I had probably 2 years ago with one of the creators of Qbert.
Okay.
And he was like, let me know when it's ready. We're going to put Qbert on this. Now, that's off the cuff. But
Right.
then since then, I've been starting to talk to some more like established old school games.
Right.
We want to build it up first with like the indie games,
Right.
and have the metrics to show to then bring to those studios. But that is definitely on the roadmap.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the idea of somebody having the opportunity of creating new games and going out and playing them somewhere. But, you know, there's some of us who just like the classics,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like the old 8-bit, 16-bit, you know, maybe not 8-bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll think about Pong again as you
Yeah.
showed me it.
Yeah, we do
But
have.
yeah, I have right there. But still, I think there's a lot of opportunity here still that you're talking about. Seems like something really good to get into.
Totally, man.
Where are you located now in New York?
We're in Beacon, New York. Happy Valley Arcade Bar is my arcade bar, and that's where the first cabinet will be. But
Okay.
then shortly, very soon, they're going to start popping up all across the world in arcades, bars, movie theaters.
Now, you were saying to me before, you showed me some photos, and I can't show you them right here. I'm sorry, everybody. But the important thing that I'm asking is this is not the only style.
Yes, that is a good question, a good point. And I also can't tell you who we're building arcade cabinets for, but we are building like specifically wrapped arcade cabinets for some of our partners,
Okay.
And some of our soon-to-be partners. So,
Okay.
so that's going to be really cool and really unique. You'll see those at gaming conferences, Web3 conferences, and then popping up in like a lot of offices.
Because beyond, you know, 4-player, I like 4-player. When Xenomorph came out, it was a 3-player thing, if you recall. I keep trying to find that cabinet. I do want it, but I know my wife would never let me
I search for cabinets all the time.
Yeah.
I have not seen that cabinet.
Yeah.
Besides online.
It's too old.
Yeah.
Just like I told you. So I used to have a cocktail joust cabinet. So, you know, two people can play side by side against each other. I love joust. Had to sell that thing, and I only sold it for like $800. So I really regret it.
When did you sell it?
Like 15 years ago.
Okay, I
It's
was
not-
going to say you
it's a long
could
time
get
ago. You get a lot more for it now,
multiples of that
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. It's hard to get now, and I just regret it. But the idea that you're building for those different opportunities, you know,
Totally.
setups is a great thing. I mean, custom for sure, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
you could do whatever you wanted, and if that sold more, maybe offer those available.
Totally, yeah. We'll be releasing a new edition of the cabinet probably once a year with
Okay.
a new version of 6 to 8 different games on it.
Okay.
But this first one will be going out. Our partner Fun Company, they make the best cabinets in the world for like Sega, Bandai Namco, Nintendo. So they like the concept. They agreed to work with us, and here we are with the first one.
And just to, you know, people wondering about setting up the tokens or quarters to put in there, I assume that's customizable. Like someone could put in $1 thing.
Totally. Yeah, you can make it free to play, quarter, dollar, tap.
Okay.
We're actually now looking with some other partners at crypto ways to pay
Okay.
for venues, but free to play online, and then this will be up to the venue.
Well, I'm excited to see what you do with the wrapping. I don't know what kind of guys
You know
you
what?
have that are doing it.
I'll show you the site
Okay,
right now.
okay.
So this is our first.
Or I can just turn the camera.
Oh, you know what?
I can
That's
just carry
easier.
the camera over. There you go.
I was just about to break it.
Okay.
So we went with like 50s UFO being abducted theme. Pretty cool.
Very nice. I like that. I don't know if they could hear you say that. but
50s
that's okay.
abducted UFO theme. This is actually my family on the
Okay.
side. My wife's the artist.
Very
This
cool.
is our dog Potato right here.
Oh, nice.
Getting beamed up.
Custom artwork is always a lot of fun, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm going to put this down so I can say goodbye with myself in the frame. Hey, everybody, once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time to see stuff like this. I always find it interesting what other people are doing with DPIN, because certainly, you know, I'm hearing a lot here about AI and DPIN and nodes, and so it's nice to see a little bit of something different direction, you know?
Totally,
So,
man.
Johnny, thank you for taking the time. I know you said your bar a couple times. You want to shout out one more time your bar?
Happy Valley Arcade Bar. If you're in Beacon, New York, stop by.
Okay, I definitely will, man. Hey, take care. Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
And thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you want to see more information like this, and you all have a great day.